Hey guys, what's happening? Revin Evan here, and I've got some really great news. Ford just revealed the 2021 Bronco, and man, does this thing look spectacular. There's been speculation, artist renderings. I think everybody was really hoping this thing looked like the original, the 1966 through 77 model. And in my opinion, it hits the mark, and then some. EcoBoost power, 2-door, 4-door, and a sport model, which is on a smaller chassis. And for the 2-door bigger model, starting price of $29,995, which, man, in today's world, that's an affordable vehicle. EcoBoost power, the 6-cylinder twin turbo, the 4-cylinder that everybody loves in the Mustang, and some of the other models, the Focus ST, similar engine. This one's 2.3 liters, and all kinds of options. I mean, this thing has literally an endless option list. There's, I think, 7 different equipment packages, some of which include all different kinds of off-road options, whether you like trail driving, rock crawling, or you just want to tow some jet skis down to the lake. There's going to be an equipment package that fits your needs. On top of that, there's over 200 factory aftermarket accessories and bolt-ons and different items to personalize your Bronco. That is spectacular. 35-inch tires if you want them. Beadlocks if you want them. I mean, there are things on this vehicle to strap a canoe down or a kayak without scratching the paint, without making you sitting there scratch your head wondering how you're going to get this thing to stay on the roof of your vehicle. Of course, one of the coolest features, removable roof and removable doors on the 2-door and the 4-door models, with the ability to stow the doors in the back of the vehicle and to be lifted off by somebody who's a smaller person. You don't have to be a big hulk of a person to hike the doors off of there. Ford has really gone to great lengths to make the new Bronco not just a user-friendly vehicle, but one that really is intuitive and ties in with each individual's needs. Again, it really doesn't matter what you're going to be doing with the Bronco. If you want to drive the thing to your office every day, there's a model for you. But if you really want to get serious about your off-roading, this thing has class-leading ground clearance and suspension travel. It's got built-in trailing capabilities as far as where it can lock or slow down wheels and tires to help you have a tighter turning radius. There's a piece that mounts to the dashboard so you can mount a GoPro. You could mount your phone if you want to use your phone for navigation, and it's hard mounted. You don't have to rely on a suction cup that might wiggle and bounce off. Just the engineers really went to, I think, the greatest lengths when they thought about the new Bronco. Not only does it have the looks, it's got the round headlights like the original. Beautiful Bronco across the grille. Instead of saying Ford, it says Bronco. You know it's a Bronco. Very sharp lines. It's boxy. It's short. So I think that part of it, from a functionality standpoint, it really fits the needs of somebody who's serious about off-roading or camping or going out into the wilderness. It can go through water. It can go through mud. It's got different, on top of the equipment packages, it's got, I think, 7 different driving modes that are, designed to tailor to your type of driving. If you like rock crawling, there's actually a cruise control set up for rock crawling so that it can manipulate throttle and braking to help you get over rocks and go up and over different obstacles in the safest and best possible manner. It's really a vehicle that the engineers, we had a chance to talk to the engineers last week and to the designers, not just the folks who provide the horsepower and the transmission and all that, but to the actual designers of the vehicle as far as style goes, as far as the passion behind Bronco. Very upright windshield, very sharp body lines. And they not only did focus groups, but they really went out into the wild with owners, with older Broncos, with, I think, even Jeep owners. They wanted to know what were some of the problems that people face. Like, for instance, if you've got a vehicle like a Jeep that has removable doors, What do you do with the doors when you're off-roading? Do you chain them to a tree? Do you leave them at home? What do you do with the doors? Well, with the new Bronco, there's a stowing capability, so you put them in a bag and you put them in the back and you do your driving with your doors off, and when you're done or you just feel like putting them back on, they are there with you. And like I said before, you don't have to be a big giant person to muscle the door around. Those doors are designed to be handled by somebody who's 5 foot tall and weighs 120 pounds. That's a fantastic feature. As far as the styling goes, I'm an immediate fan. I love the old Broncos, and I think this vehicle captures the essence of the Gen 1 Bronco, the 66 to 77 models that I think just were big in racing. They were big on the street, and now, of course, they are just everywhere at shows. They are a cool vehicle to have. So not everybody wants to drive a 40 or 50-year-old vehicle, but if you love the styling, the new Bronco kind of fits the bill. So let's talk about horsepower. The Bronco comes with either a 2.3 liter EcoBoost 4-cylinder making 270 horsepower with 310 pound-feet of torque, or the bigger 2.7 liter V6 EcoBoost with 310 horse and a whopping 400 pound-feet of torque. So in addition to the two EcoBoost engines, Ford is giving you a choice of one of two transmissions. Either a 7-speed manual, which is a 6+1 manual with a clutch pedal, or the 10-speed automatic, which has proven to be a fantastic transmission in the Mustang and also the F-150. Alright everybody, thanks for checking out our first video on the brand new 2021 Bronco. Ford just released it. We're one of the first ones to get a video out. We appreciate everybody checking out the channel. We're going to come back with more Bronco stuff. We're going to dig into the suspension. We're going to dig into the chassis and some of the different options. So stay tuned for more Bronco stuff, and thanks for watching Rev and Evan.